One of the standout players of the season has to be Ockie Strydom. He's lying third on the Sunshine Tour Order of Merit after 4 second-place finishes.
Made a good progress this whole year, and I'm pleased with my performance so far. I started 4 years ago with Graham Francis. I struggled with my golf swing. I came to him, we had a 5-hour session, the first session. And then, it's just been coming to Graham every week basically, coming here, work on a few things. Mentally, it's been absolutely phenomenal with me. And the most important thing is we become a family. So he understands what we're doing, I understand what he wants to achieve, and we're working towards a goal at the moment.
That goal is surely very much in sight. These last few years are seeing hard work pay off.
You just got to keep him on the target at all times.
Just to keep him stay focused.
We're working on a few things. My set, it's always been a little bit on the inside. So most of the time when it goes in the inside, I normally hit it off the toe. So we're working on the set. My set back on the swing is the important thing at the moment. But at the moment, it's getting there. And you can see it in my golf at the moment.
He feels the changes he's made have been very much for the better, and have been incorporated into his positive never say die attitude on course.
Biggest strength is I don't stop fighting. By the meaning of that is when I'm 2-3 shots behind, I don't lie down and see what happens with the leader.
It's a fighting spirit, but allied with a calmness that perhaps wasn't as evident in the past.
Growing up, I'm 32 years old. I'm not a young guy anymore. It doesn't help fighting on the golf course. I still sometimes I get worked up, but then my wonderful caddy here has got the habit of calming me down and be very positive, and I think he plays a big role. Yeah, so just to be calm on the golf course, it makes a big difference in your golf. As soon as you start fighting, everything goes wrong. If you start getting calmer, things will come back to you.
He's keen to give credit where credit's due. Ockie very much feels he's part of a team.
My caddy is Armando Botes. He's my wife's cousin. I've known him for the last 6-7 years now. I think he's been on the back for 3 years permanently. And he stays in my flat at the house as well. So we've got enough time with each other. Even when we come practice, come to the range, he's always there, supporting me, put a lot of confidence in my game, in myself. And yeah, I love him to bits. He's my best friend, and he's my caddy.
Ockie has now racked up a total of 9 runner-up finishes on the Sunshine Tour. One of those was last month at the Vodacom Origins Session.
Yeah, the Session play was something special. I played with my good friend Henny Du Plessis in the last round. We played in the playoff 4 holes as well. We had a good laugh, we had a good chat on the golf course. The playoff was actually a funny thing because Henny is also with Graham. It's always been a privilege to see who's going to get the first win for the GFG Academy. And the playoff, the first hole was nerve-wracking. And then after that, it's just like you play another 3 or 4 holes, see who makes the better score.
Things didn't look pretty at one stage in the playoff, but ended up leading to one of the shots of the season.
It's actually a funny thing. My tee shot went left into the trees. I think I had like 123 meters. I couldn't get a gap wedge to turn so much, so I took the wedge. I tried bumping it into the mount in front of the green, and unfortunately it bounced on the green and went like 30 yards over. When I got there, myself and my caddy Armando, the ball was lying in a hole on sand next to I think it was the restaurant, and my caddy said to me, listen, he's going to stand on top and see what happens. And I said to myself, you know what, it's going to come out 3 ways, either soft, hard, or it's going to come out perfectly. I just need to hit it like a full bunker shot. And one of those things that came out perfectly, and I think I hit it like 3 or 4 foot from the hole.
But then came another shot of the year.
You don't often hit 50 footers in for a birdie to lose, but it's like Henny said, he was on the same spot a few times, and you know exactly what the line was. So I wasn't expecting him to hit it in, but at that time he made it.
Ockie will make the winner's enclosure sometime soon, I'm sure, maybe even in one of the big ones.
It's a long winter season that we had. The summer events coming up now, I think it's going to be a good combination of the tournaments that's being held. Summer events is always good. If you play decent, you always get that confidence going into the next one, and if you get a top 5 or top 10, either if you get a win, the main thing is you move up in the world rankings as well, and that's the goal at the moment, to move up in the world rankings, stay on the top 5 of the order of merit. I'm lying third at the moment, so the summer events coming up is going to be huge for me.
There's a significant tri-sanctioned event first up, with plenty of rewards on offer.
My goal was from the start, from the beginning of the season, to get into Mauritius, because I wasn't sure if I was in with my rankings from last year. So yeah, when I think we were on the airport in Johannesburg, my caddy said to me, it's either win or nothing. We just focus on the win. And I think I came one short from the winning spot. I sealed the top 5 to get into Mauritius. Yeah, that was a big goal for me, so I'm quite happy with that.
Ockie's finished third at the SA Open, so no stranger to the big stage. A winning putt will drop sometime.